Hey everybody, this is Matt from endsickness.org. Today I'm going to talk about chronic Lyme and if it's actually mycotoxin sensitivity. People get bought into this chronic Lyme concept. Oh yeah, it's chronic Lyme. I've had Lyme. This is what's making me so sick. I'm debilitated. I got muscle aches. I'm reacting to all these foods. I'm losing weight. Have rashes all over. I've got pain in my joints. I get all these things, right? But not knowing that all those symptoms, neurological symptoms, all those symptoms are also identical to mycotoxin illness. Right? And mycotoxins are much more likely to be the cause because 2/3 of homes have unhealthy mold conditions, right? And what percentage are we looking at? 1, 2% on the Lyme thing versus 65, 70%, So the reality is, in my opinion, from what I've seen, 9 out of 10 people who think that they have Lyme, in fact, it's a combination of food sensitivities, mycotoxin illness, chronic stressed, repressed emotions, unaddressed emotions, poor lifestyle, dietary habits, too many supplements, too many synthetic supplements, poor sleep habits, physical activity. I mean, the list goes on, right? But the real root cause is the person and their behavior and their habits. That is really it outside of the mycotoxins, right? Mycotoxins are something you just can't eat your way out of that situation. You can't take enough supplements. Often you can beat mycotoxin illness and sensitivity from just doing all the right things in your life and taking the right supplements, etc. But sometimes mycotoxin illness is so significant that it's debilitating, that it hits you like chronic Lyme. It will cause you complete neurological issues. My daughter was disabled from it. She had seizures. She almost died. I mean, she itching herself till she bled, eczema all over, just memory issues. I mean, the list just goes on and on. I could go on and on. And it was not Lyme. It was not any of that. It was mycotoxin illness. I had chronic muscle fibromyalgia, joint issues all over. I thought it was Lyme. I thought it was other things. I thought it was Candida, parasites. In the end, the number one thing that was linked to it, once again, was mold illness, mycotoxin sensitivity. I had developed antibodies to these mycotoxins. And once you develop them, a significant amount of them, then you have to be away from them for an extended period of time to have those antibody levels go down. And the reality is mold is everywhere. So it's just not that simple. So if you think there's a condition, chronic Lyme, this chronic whatever, chronic infection concept, you cannot ignore the idea of mycotoxins because most of the time that's actually what it is, okay? So this is based on my personal experience. And like I said, this is not medical advice. I just want to share with everybody, this is a big life-changing concept that can help many people get out of this chronic Lyme situation. Go to mymycolab.com, check out their test, buy their test if you really don't believe me. Get your antibody levels tested, see how high your antibody levels are in these mycotoxins. If they're high across the board, or you got a few of them in the 3rd or 4th quadrant there, then guess what? It wasn't Lyme. I've had people go down the Lyme road and they get hundreds of supplements and they try this antibiotic, that antibiotic. They keep damaging their gut, damaging their immune system, trying to kill this thing over and over and over and over again, making it worse and worse and worse. And guess what? They could have just got out of the mold and got better, right? And that's reality. And I hate to say it, but that's just the reality. So thanks for watching, everybody. And go to my page, endsickness.org. I got hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I got articles. I got everything you need on there to heal. Thanks for watching.